man has the patience to sit here for a few hours and work on it.
Hello and happy day. Welcome to New Age Custom Farming. If you're new here, we are a custom farming operation in Wisconsin, and it's another tractor pull day today if the weather cooperates. We just had a little bit of rain and we're supposed to have more around 7 p.m. and the tractor pull starts at 6:30, so we'll see how that goes. As you guys saw in our last video, we had a little bit of carnage with the pulling tractor. Some things just weren't really working in our favor, so we left the tractor and the semi at our motor builders because they were actually really close to where our pole was. And I'm walking on the wrong side. But our semi is back here and so is the tractor. So we will see. We'll have the boys give an update on what all went down. Well, there she is, loaded up, hopefully ready to go. I haven't spoken to Greg, Avery, or Mason actually today, so not fully sure if it's actually ready, but it's back here at the farm.
revving it up, I turned it out like I always do.
You want me to tow it up, Greg?
Open the hood up a little bit.
Your clutch coming on? Did you
What?
tighten your clutch?
No. It's fluttering for something. The water was, you think?
It's the water's coming on. It's all wet in front of the charger.
I have trouble with it in Edgerton getting it lit, and
Coming on early. Are you going to go back and try something?
yeah.
Should I send Jason that? He knows how to back the Simpson valve out so they don't come on.
Yeah. Hey, push the hood over a little bit. There you go. That's good.
This is why I go to science class in school. So when you boil water, you make steam, right? The water turns into a gas. It does the same thing. The cylinders are so hot. Now water is in there, turns into a gas, and what's water right in front of it. And also the intake pipe, you'll inject the water right into the engine, right in the intake manifold itself. So that operates that is called the Simpson valve. Matt Simpson out of Michigan designed a valve that runs off a boost.
It did that in Edgerton a little bit, but it came out of it.
To me, it sounded like a little, even when you were warming it up, it sounded like it had a little flutter.
Yeah.
When I first started it.
Right.
You want to just idle it once and see if it sounds normal at idle?
Yeah.
And rev it up just in neutral?
Yeah. It didn't sound right when we were warming it up either. But driving it up there all of a sudden it felt better. I don't know if it's not getting fuel pressure.
Make sure all the returns are coming back.
I'm gonna set this down there. You ready?
There's something wrong.
Yeah.
Valve thing or something's not adding.
Yeah.
It didn't sound, I mean. Well, we took the valve cover top off, and we have 6 broken rocker arm adjustment bolts. So this is supposed to look like that. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's no bueno. They're all supposed to look like this one. And the whole top of this is in the head somewhere, down in there somewhere. So we're gonna have to tear all that apart and figure out why it's doing that, because that's not good.
Well, I've got a different compadre helping me get calves today. You ready for this?
Yep, I'm ready.
Born ready?
Born ready.
Avery used
I'm
to
just
do,
the driver.
and you have to help me pick them
But
up. If they're too big, I can't do it.
you can do anything you put your mind to.
Well, yeah, but that's true. Well, this weather is not looking too promising for our pull tonight, but you know, stranger things have happened. We once pulled after we had a torrential downpour and a tornado warning, so
We will see. Time will tell. Only time will tell.
But for now, we gotta keep farming.
I don't think so. Is it closed?
You have your intercooler on pretty early?
No, I was driving it up. I turned it on like I always do.
You want me to tow it off, Greg?
Open the hood up a little bit. Is your clutch coming on? Did you tighten your clutch?
No. It's fluttering for something. The water was, you think?
It's the water's coming on. It's all wet in front of the charger.
I have trouble with it in Edgerton getting it lit, and
It's coming on early. Are you going to go back and try something?
yeah.
Sweet. Should I send Jason that? He knows how to vacuum Simpson valve out so they don't come on.
Yeah. Hey, push the hood over a little bit. There you go. That's good.
Water check systems on and regulates. So it actually does
Did that in Edgerton a little bit, but it came out of it.
To me, it sounded like a little, even when you were warming it up, it sounded like it had a little flutter.
Yeah.
When I first started it.
Right.
You want to just idle it once and see if it sounds normal at idle?
Yeah.
And rev it up just in neutral?
Yeah. It didn't sound right when we were warming it up either, but driving it up there all of a sudden it felt better. I don't know if it's not getting fuel pressure.
Make sure all the returns are coming back.
I'm gonna set this down there. You ready?
There's something wrong.
Yeah.
Valve thing when your sucker's not adding.
Yeah.
It didn't sound, I mean,
Well, Mother Nature wins and we are not going pulling tonight, so finishing up here at the farm, get done with all of our stuff here, head home, rest up, because tomorrow night, which will be still in this video, we will be pulling in Darlington at the Lafayette County Fair, which is always a very fun pull to be at. If you've ever been there, you know it's a fun time. The pits are always packed, so all of our pulling friends are pulling past the farm right now. Back on their way home, actually. We never even left the farm yet. That's the perks of it being our almost hometown pull.
All right, we've got a problem. We have some we're still working on the head bolts. Exhaust manifold studs here. Got 10 of them out, except for 2 of them here are being very miserable. If you get up here close, this one here and this one here, what I did is I put 2 of the old studs back in.
Wait a second. I don't
All right.
think you realize how short I am, Greggy.
All right, so I put 2 of the old studs back in, put this broom handle across here. So when we go, we have to go straight into the stud. And I think that'll help keep, because I'll show you the special rods we got here in a second. To weld, we'll have to build up a little weld on here, and then we'll weld a washer on there. And then weld a nut to the washer, and then let it all cool for a while. And that should shrink this. And then when we try to take it out, I'll put heat on here to expand this a little bit. That's how I got all the other 10 out, but these 2 are not happy. And then we'll have to do the same thing below here. But I'm gonna have Hunter do it. He's a self-proclaimed master welder, so he's got younger eyes than me, and he should be able to keep it on there. And I'd try it if he wasn't here, but if he's here, might as well use him, right? So these rods are special for stuff like this. They penetrate, they go straight in. And there's, I bought them at Badger Welding Supply yesterday. I've used these about 20 years ago, but nothing, nobody else ever had them around, but they have them for this, and that's what they're made for.
Hunter, how do you feel about being used since you're here?
help out your friends, so it's all good.
All right, so we'll give it a shot. And you have to be very careful because this rod will weld the stud to the head if you're not centered. My next option, if this doesn't work, is to take a torch and burn it out. I've done that before too, so.
All
And
right.
that takes a lot of patience, and you know how I am with patience.
There is none.
None. Probably more than most, but
Not a
sometimes.
lot.
Not a lot, yeah.
I do have one quick question. Is there a reason, is this like completely out of commission if you don't do this?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you need it. Because this is technically our backup chopper.
right. So we need it.
Yeah,
We always need a backup, the backup.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
but this is the 3rd time we've done this. So I'm going to make sure that when the new studs go in, I'm going to clean them all up with a tap, and anti-seize them. Guys say it doesn't work. There was some of the bolts on here anti-seize and they came right out last time. They all didn't get that, so I don't know why. But
Okay.
we'll make sure it happens.
All right, I'll update. The guys welded this washer and nut on there, and they're gonna let it really cool down good before they try it. I guess that's the plan. I haven't been here for most of it, but I don't know if they got one of them out or Maybe there's another one. I think that they got this one out here. There was one there, I'm not positive. So looks like we only got one more broke off in there, so that's good. But I don't know if this has to come out because it looks pretty screwed up. Oh no, that's loose. We're good. They got that one out. So yeah, it's just this one. It looks like they're fighting. We'll get her eventually. Dad said he tried to drill into it yesterday, and with a brand new bit, he didn't even make a dent in it. So these are very, very hard metal. So it's really hard to drill into them. You just can't do it. So at least, well, you can do it, but I don't know if we just don't have the right stuff or what. I'll update you when it comes out if I'm here.
When we get this bolt and stud out left a couple hours ago, perseverance wins, lots of patience. I probably welded, it's still a little warm, but I welded, well, I'm going to show you right here.
It's kind of hot.
This nut right here, I don't know, here, let me switch yours. This is what I welded on. Finally got that out. I probably welded, honestly, a dozen nuts on it before it finally went. But the old man has the patience to sit here for a few hours and work on it. Getting all these out probably took me 10 hours. So them rods I did get, I think they helped a little bit, but in the end it was just heating it and cooling it and finally getting a good weld on it to get it out.